Good morning, students. This is Nityapriya, Assistant Professor, Department of BBA, Sri Muthukumara Swami College. Today, we discuss the subject name is Entrepreneur Development. This is one of the subject of final year students of BBA. Let me starts with Unit 1 section. So, in this section, mainly focused on some important topics that are meaning and definition of entrepreneur, characteristics of entrepreneur, function of entrepreneur, and next one, role of entrepreneur. Meaning. A dictionary meaning of a word entrepreneur is given as a person who starts a business with own capital, with own risk, and with own investment. These are the meaning of entrepreneur. Next one is we're going to see what is the definition of entrepreneur. A person who makes a money by starting or running of businesses, especially when it is involves the taking financial risk. For example, we can take Mark Zuckerberg. Everyone to know about who is a Mark Zuckerberg. Yes, it is a Facebook innovator. He is a one kind of entrepreneur. Next one is Mukesh Ambani. That is the organizer of Reliance Industries. It is a leading of many of industries nowadays. We can see that is Mukesh Ambani. That is also one kind of the entrepreneur. Next one is vegetable vendor. We can take vegetable vendor. He is also one kind of the entrepreneur because he only investing of own capital with own risk and own starting of businesses. These are the definition of entrepreneurs. Next one is characteristics of entrepreneur, that is need to achieve. Next one is independent, risk taker, positive self-concept, ability to finding explore opportunity, flexibility, innovator, and decision making. What is need to achieve? That is, every entrepreneur we needing to achieve some particular goal. That is another name of, we know about what is goal. Goal is another name of achievements or target. We want every businessman, we want to successfully leading of business, then only we can achieving some particular goals. That is mainly for to maximization of profit. Characteristics is independence. Independence means most of the entrepreneur we should not depend with other businesses. That is another characteristics of entrepreneur. Especially he is always unique thinker. He is always unique decision maker. It is also unique responsibility to run your businesses. Next characteristics is, that is third characteristics, a risk taker. The risk taker, the entrepreneurs or the person who takes the decision under uncertainty situation. For example, the risk may be certainty risk and uncertainty risk, but entrepreneur to know to how to solve the risk in the businesses. That is the another characteristics of entrepreneur. The characteristics is positive self-concept. That is, it is based upon a awareness of SWOT analysis. Student, we know about what is SWOT analysis? Yes, that is S for strength, W for weaknesses, O for opportunities, T for threat analysis. These are the very important analysis to every business. Next one is ability to find the explore opportunities. It is entrepreneur are always alert to opportunity. There are very much quick to see and find out the opportunities. Is flexibility. Most of the successful entrepreneur measure the pros and cons of a decision. What is pros? That is advantages, and cons means it is the disadvantages of decision and extend to changes if the situation demand. Next characteristics is innovator. Student, we know about what is innovator? Yes, that is creating of new ideas. That is the meaning of innovator. Innovator. Successful entrepreneurs or innovator, they consistently put their effort in introducing a new product, introducing a new method of production activities. Next one is opening a new market, and next organizing the enterprises. That is the innovator. Next one is decision maker. That is last characteristics of entrepreneur, decision maker. The entrepreneur to decision is very important fundamental characteristics of entrepreneur. This is implies the function choosing a particular course of action to find out the several activities course of purpose of achieving a specified goal. Next one is function of entrepreneur. The function of entrepreneur, that is mainly four function of entrepreneur, that is entrepreneurial function, managerial function, promotional function, and commercial function. This entrepreneurial function, that is again classified into major entrepreneurial function includes risk bearer, Next one is organizer and innovator. These are the important function of entrepreneurial function. Next function is managerial function. Performed by entrepreneurs are classified into 5 types. There are planner, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. Planning. Planning means what? What kind of business going to start? When to going to start a business? Where to going to do your businesses? And whom to going to start your businesses? That is the meaning of planning. Next management function, that is organizing. Organizing, what type of organizing? That is men, material, machine and money. These are the 5 important to organizing. Every entrepreneur to organize as separate by separate. Next one is staffing. Staffing is recruiting a person, selecting a person, given the training. That is another important function of management function. Next one is directing. Directing means entrepreneur to guide a employers to counseling and teaching. That is the directing. Next one is controlling. That is actual performance with targeted or standard performance with identification of variation. Next function is promotional function. The promotional function again classified into 3 types, that is identification and selection of business ideas, preparation of business plans or project report. Next one is requirement for finance, that is identification and selection of businesses. It indicates the entrepreneur based on knowledge, experience and information gathering from friends and relative and generate some ideas which can be examined into the business enterprises. That is identification and selection of business ideas. Next one is preparation of business plan. That is the entrepreneur prepare a statement. That is a very important major report to the businesses. That is entrepreneur prepare a statement or all business plans or project report of what he or she proposes to taken up. In this other words, the business plans is a well-evolved course of action devised by the entrepreneur to achieve the specified objectives with a specified time. Next one is requirement for finance. The entrepreneur prepares requirement for fund with its deal structure. The financial requirements is also classified into short-term and long-term separately. Then the sources of supply to acquire the requirements fund also mentioned. So the promotional function. Next function is commercial function. Commercial function again classified into 4 types, that is production department, marketing department, accounting department and finance department. These are the main important commercial function of entrepreneur. Production department is always depending upon marketing department. Marketing department is always depending upon accounting department. Accounting department is always depending upon HR department. These are the main 4 important function of commercial function, that is production function, marketing function and accounting function.